Time, weather, and highways.
Hello and welcome back to the MHOG podcast.
Highways.
All right, welcome to Wine and Cheese.
You are tuned in to Not Real Radio. Second show, streaming on MixLR tonight. See how that works out. What could go wrong? Because Jak Locke is here in the studio.
Nothing ever goes wrong with
the
him.
master of disaster himself. I am the entertainment czar. Ali and Marina is in the chat room.
Hello, I am. I see some people. Hello, friends.
Mayday.
Howdy.
It's not raining tonight, so he's not DJ Sprinkles. He is Mayday.
Thank God.
Dude, we got not real news tonight, Jack. Phil Anselmo went on a white power speech.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, it's very good. We got some clips and some news about that. I went and investigated it, so be highly in-depth, I guarantee.
He's on the case.
PPVGuys, not real movie news premieres tonight. You're going to love that. We're going to spin the wheel and see if Jack can play a couple of songs. We have this nice wheel built inside of him. Me and Mayday were working diligently on it all day.
See. Craftsmanship.
Saws and paints.
I won't be
and
nervous
all
if you
kinds of
won't.
stuff. I'm already nervous, Jack. I'm a wreck here. Not real
I'm
nervous.
fucked then, ain't I?
Not real nerds.
We got a Netflix review of Ant-Man, Jurassic World. We're going to see Deadpool Friday with the PPV guys.
Yeah.
Allie with a 7-second delay.
Speaking of Allie has some Mardi Gras adventures
Oh, yeah.
that she
the
went
Mardi
on.
Gras mambo.
We seen a Mexican birthday party this week. That was exciting.
Oh, there's so much more.
Saw
to that.
Tom's Fallout stories from the wasteland. And we don't have an ending to the intro. What's up, Jack?
Not too much.
I know we're working on this.
Off
It's
to
a work in
great-
progress.
We're off to a great second show.
Hey, we're streaming. That's all we would say we're going to do tonight.
Are we?
The new improvement will be
Is it
we will
working?
stream.
Number 2 in all ways.
We will stray.
You're listening out there and in the chat room. Let us know if you can hear this. We'd appreciate it. A little help from the fucking audience would be nice. God damn it.
If you're using MixLR app, you should have some way to chat. I don't know how to do it yet, so can't give you advice on the.
I
just
miss
know there's a
Pickle
button
already.
somewhere.
Where the fuck is Pickle? My
it's gonna
mic is
look like
falling.
a little circle with like a little point coming out of it, kind of like a little speech
something
bubble.
I found intriguing
What, Pickle?
was you started out. Both of y'all actually started out at a pretty young age doing comedy.
We went over
The
this
first time
last
we saw
show.
you do stand up. You
What?
mentioned that you started like when
No,
you were
I didn't do
12.
stand-up.
When I
No.
was reading yours, it said that you started at a real young age.
he's
as
not
well.
doing
Jack, would
your
you answer him?
research.
Oh, he's talking to me?
He's talking to Jack. I thought he, why is he still?
I did
wait,
a lot of boring, stupid things when I
I
was
got
12.
replaced by Pickle that quick. Y'all went back to Pickle that quick. Like I didn't even get to like. I didn't know exactly where they should press on the thing.
What does this
but
have to
that
do with
didn't
you?
mean- Cause I was trying to like help people with the chat room, and you like put
Oh.
Pickle's voice in there. Well, actually, I always think that it's you, but it's really Mayday. But you wanted it
There
to
you
happen.
getting it.
But
There
I
you
got that
getting it.
connection.
you willed it to happen.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Well, don't point at me, pal.
So all I'm saying
That's
is,
what the
look,
last guy did. You see him?
I'm gonna prove that I'm a good third host. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna prove myself.
But you're doing a wonderful job.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I just got bored. You started talking about technicality. If these people can't hear us, then fuck them. It's not our
They
responsibility.
can. I told you we
It's
actually
theirs.
gained listeners. Like
Catch it on YouTube.
supposedly there are 3 people listening.
Really? All right, cool.
Yes. Hello all.
So maybe it's working, or they just walked out the room and didn't realize it wasn't working.
Or maybe they're just not like, stuck to the TV. Like I'm impressed that they're not like they can't. The Super Bowl is not. This is.
You
more
can't help
important,
but look at it
apparently.
if it's
exciting.
on. Like,
Well,
Jack,
yeah.
did you find that? I mean, it looked amazing. Would you
It's
agree?
built to be a spectacle, yeah. What do you,
Right.
Yeah, it
what do you
works.
expect?
But we didn't look at the score. We have no idea
No.
who's
I have
winning.
no idea.
No, we were looking at the advertisers. That's exactly where they wanted the
Oh,
eyes.
what's going on?
What's going on?
But yeah, so now we have the Chromecast, and all we can see is our show notes, and so
Nice.
we have no idea what the fuck's going on. So
Nice.
That's awesome. It's chaos.
it's exciting.
I like
It's
it.
exciting.
Which is actually scrolled way too far down.
I
It's
don't
not
give
even
a
at the
shit. I
beginning of the
can't
show.
see what the come on.
I can
man.
go on Twitter and get like 50 different play-by-plays if you want.
No,
that
that's
look?
okay. I'm sure Harry's doing a wonderful job out there. So Jack, no Super Bowl really, not
No,
don't
not
care.
really.
Whatever.
Not-
If it's
not
on,
so
it's
much.
hard not to look at. But
Sure, I'll watch the ads and everything. Like everybody else probably.
no parades neither. We're not at a parade.
I didn't do any
think.
parades this year. No,
Really?
no. Pickles got that covered.
Right. It goes to enough for us all.
36 at this point, I think.
They don't even look that good in the pictures. I'm like,
well,
I'm
it's just
glad I'm
him.
not
It's
there.
just
What do I say? You don't really see
Sometimes
any
I'm
of the
monkey
parade.
licking him. Yeah.
That happens from time to
does,
time.
yeah.
It's the monkey birds.
That's right.
Constructive
Express.
criticism. Try to take one with the float right behind you with like some cool like shit hanging off of it, streamers and all.
Are you talking directly to people from the show now?
Pickle,
That's
I'm
pretty
sure
interesting.
he'll listen to the
You're doing
show.
a great
He's
job.
a good friend. He's the pod father. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Pickle. So I think he's gonna listen.
All right. You want to see more action photos? Something going on in the
I
background.
want to see Pickle. We love you. We like your face, but it'll be better, and we'd be able to kind of like feel the parades more if you kind of incorporate.
I'm
like,
at the point now I don't need
the
to see him in
artwork
the
of the
picture.
parade. You know.
Do you need to see him?
I believe he's there.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's an
I'm
evidence
just
kind
saying.
of thing,
I'd like
then,
to
yeah.
see like some cool backgrounds. I know he's got it in him. Hey, this is a respect thing. I know
I
he's got
agree
it
to
in him.
those terms.
You do?
Good.
All
He's
right,
gonna
good.
do it. Good.
Yeah.
What a fucking disaster.
He never left. It's like he never left.
Why you don't go? You used to go to parades, right?
I used
Teenage
to.
years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usually 19, 20, all that.
Just kind of grew out of it.
Pretty much.
And you don't have kids, so it's like
Oh,
you don't
no.
have that responsibility.
Right. No boss.
If I had a kid, I definitely wouldn't go to parade.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
I'm definitely not going to go now, but I'd, extra definitely
Why
not
is
go.
that? Like specifically?
Because it's a pain in the ass just to go for, like if me and Allie wanted to go, it's only so much of a pain in the ass to go, and it's already too much of a pain in the ass to go do it.
Right.
For what it's worth. But if you have kids, it's like twice as aggravating, I would say.
Twice as aggravating, and honestly, partially the reason I don't want to go is because I feel like it's a hostile and dangerous environment. It can become that at any given moment because of drunk idiots. So I would be worried to bring my kid out there. Honestly, I'm not judging anybody who brings their kids. I know that you can protect your own child.
Well,
It
even
just-
Metairies getting
I don't
that
even
way?
want to. It's too crowded for me to be able to bring. I
It's too
wouldn't.
Metairie.
Too Metairie. You always
Metairie is where all the safe stuff. I don't know where to get all that.
Yeah, maybe it's too safe. and
Metairies
that's the
maybe
just
problem.
so.
as bad now because everybody's like flocking in. You know, there's too many fucking
Flocking
people.
in.
That's what's happened. Is that when we were kids, it wasn't like that. At least that I saw.
I don't think it's any
It's
different.
crowded, and not only people are just very, very. They're not good to each other. You know, so it's hard. Like people will just come. Get right in front of
That's
you,
any
get in front
day.
of your kids. They don't, and then you ask them politely. Can you please move
Jack,
down?
do
And
you
then they
think
don't.
people
They
are
get
really
the police,
deteriorating?
You know,
I think so.
You do. Damn it. You agree
getting
with
bad.
her?
It's getting bad. No,
You don't? You think they're getting better? State your case.
I just like to think. I think we make excuses for not doing
There it is.
things, and we blame other people.
No, dude, believe me, it's not.
Get
I
down
don't
to
know
the
how
bottom
people
of
are
this
doing it.
bullshit.
I do not know. I freaking actually, it's like I'm amazed by it.
Mayday, are people getting worse?
Oh, absolutely.
Really? You're with her too?
Especially too.
You're with
I
these
think
three?
yeah, absolutely.
Come
I-
on.
I really do because I think it goes also in cycles, and when the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras land on the same night,
Oh.
I mean, God, man,
Oh.
This motherfucker ain't a laugh track for himself.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Now, come on. If you had access to one, you would too. Come on.
Dude, it's so fun. I usually can't see behind the curtain. Oh, boy, this is going to be a good show. I'm excited. Look, I'm monitoring MixLR from Allie's monitor. I got Mayday. I can see him pushing his own buttons.
Quit looking at my
Jack like
computer.
this is great.
this is
All right.
I'm doing whatever I
intense,
want.
man.
Quit looking
This is
at my
good.
stuff.
I got my new shave. Jack, you like it? I look dumb, right?
I don't even
I
want to
knew
talk
it.
about that.
Going for the douche goat. D-goat. It looks good on you.
Yeah, fuck off,
He
Jack.
actually, look, I actually, it grew on me to where I actually think he looks
Why don't you
handsome.
go shave again?
It's happening. Give me a week.
But when
My
I
winter
first-
coat's coming off. So is it.
He hasn't had like anything other than the regular beard in so long. I'm just not used to anything but that beard face. Like it's just
beard
that's how he
face.
looks. That's how he looks. And then I walked in there. I'm like, oh, Burns, huh? Burns Tome. You got you some chops there. And then he was like, you know what? I knew you were gonna do this. And I'm like, no, it looks good.
You knew she was just going to describe what was on your face?
Basically,
In a neutral
yeah, I wasn't
fashion.
making fun of you. I was just saying, oh, you did something
That's the way
different.
she said
But
it,
like,
wasn't
is it the way I come at you? Like, is that what it is? In the light of Valentine's Day approaching, is it?
Oh,
what can
shit,
I do
that's-
better to be a good girlfriend? Like,
dude, you
what did I
got
do
it.
that? Did
Alright,
it
you
hurt
really
your
wanna
feelings?
know?
Did it seem like I was being an asshole?
You want to know?
I do, yes.
All right, works like this. You do something drastic, especially to yourself or that represents you, right?
Yes.
And then you're 50-50 on it because it's such a drastic change.
Sorry.
Yeah, you having a good time?
No.
Yeah. You want to know or no?
I'm listening.
All right. It's not a joke. Mayday, no laugh track, please.
No, this is a serious conversation. I'm sorry.
So you do something, you're 50-50. It's a drastic change, so you're not sure of it, and you're trying to figure out if you like it or not. And if the first thing you fucking hear is something you already hit 50% on, then that makes the 100%, and then you got to deal with that. Does that make any sense?
So for me saying, which all I said was, "Oh, you got some chops there." Like I didn't say anything negative.
This is dumb. Like,
and look at burns, look at burns. You know, because you got these massive sideburns.
Jack, how would you take that?
So
That's a compliment.
It depends on who it's coming from.
Oh,
and
you're
how
no
it's
help tonight.
Y'all need a gray area motherfucker in here.
No,
right
we
now.
already got rid of one.
Look, man, what I'm trying to say though is that it didn't mean that it was bad. I was just, it was a change. Like you said, I didn't expect it, so I just said, "Oh, look, you got some chops, some sideburns there." That's it.
I don't know. Did she throw up as soon as she said that, or what? I wouldn't have taken offense to that.
Yeah, Jack, she threw up.
Well,
It wasn't as bad
what
as the
I'm
time he
saying?
shaved his
She
whole
hasn't
face.
kissed me
It
since,
looked-
Jack.
That actually might be
Can't
true.
even come near it.
Damn.
well,
I'm
no,
not
she would have
doing
been
that on
like,
purpose.
"Oh, I see you got some chop." Then yeah, that would have been one thing. Take that, right?
She looked uncomfortable when she opened her eyes this morning.
No, I didn't. Come on.
Who the fuck is this? She's like, I'm pretty sure we didn't drink last
What's
night.
a step up from where the fuck am I?
It's cute. It's like
Oh, man, I'm
retro.
growing
You
the
look like
beard
Burt
back.
Reynolds or something. Tom Reynolds.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like goddamn sprinkles over there. All right, so that's a disaster.
No, I like it. It's cute.
You ever fucked yourself up to where you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that?
You were about to say something completely different for
When
a
you
second.
first got the haircut, did you like that guy without the hair?
I guess. Yeah, I did.
Pick one. I saw the fucking hand move over there.
8 days at it again.
All right, which
All right.
one, Jack? I'm confused.
I don't even remember the question.
Right, moving on. Thanks for tuning in.
This is a good show flow.
You
I
can tune
like
in
it.
next week when we have our Valentine's Day special. That's right. Turtle will be. What is that?
No, I thought we were doing
Explain to
something
him.
different
Who's
for
that?
the bumper.
Yeah. You're fucking. Boy, y'all are attacking me good tonight. Oh, I lost a beard. You lose your powers, Jack. That's what it is.
Well, you still got most of it.
You got the haircut. Did you like that guy? You wake up the next day, there's no hair.
Oh no, I was happy about it.
Really?
Yeah, I was thrilled to get rid of it for a number of reasons. Yeah.
All right, name two.
Name two. Okay, one, it's a lot of upkeep.
Upkeep. You actually took care of yours.
His hair was
Yeah.
long, dude.
It was
Really?
ve-
You
yeah, it was
brushed
like-
it
I
and
did
all
see a
that stuff?
picture of that.
I
He had
didn't
long
brush
ass
it. No, I
hair.
would straighten it though. Yeah, I got curly as fuck hair. So yeah, I would
You'd
straighten
Whoa,
sit
I
there
didn't
and
know
straighten
that.
that shit?
it. It only took
Wow.
about 5 minutes by the time I got the hang of it.
No wonder. You ever burnt yourself with that thing?
Once or twice.
All right. My mother
Times
does that.
100,
That's
yeah.
cute.
Oh, it was adorable. Someone's got a picture of it. I'll send it to you.
Oh, no wonder. I'd cut it. You don't even have to give me another reason now.
No,
I'm like,
there it
yeah,
is.
if I tried to straighten my hair, I'd definitely cut it off. What, man? Would you? I could see you in there doing that. You got that
straightened it before.
L'Oreal girl or whatever that's called.
Hey, do y'all remember the
Revlon
Gherkin
girl?
Awards? You remember the Gherkins when I straightened his hair? How nice it looked?
You did do that.
I did.
I'd do anything for a laugh. It's pretty funny.
It looks
actually
good.
feels kind of cool, though. You got. I will say that.
Yeah, I love when my hair's straight.
You gotta feel like a pimp. You know what I mean? You get that.
He
shit.
did
Yeah,
look
do
kind of
my
like a
hair,
pimp 'cause he had a
girl.
suit on.
Going to awards ceremony.
Got an award ceremony, yeah.
Man, that's
But
one
yeah.
thing I wish. We should still do another Pickle Awards thing, maybe for all the series or something like that. We have to see if Pickle would want to do something like that. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
I agree to those terms.
Because the original series were really fun. And you didn't get to do much of that with us.
You only
I
did the one, huh?
One or two. I remember the one where y'all were beating me up, tying me up.
Yeah, he's like, please, no.
Oh yeah, that was.
That never
Shit.
made
All
that
that,
never
yeah.
made it on the show.
Oh,
What? That didn't?
That was just for us, I think. Pickle and his friends are into that kind of
oh,
stuff.
I know. So I heard.
Did they get to the album?
Mayonnaise Deep South Adventure.
Oh, Miss Sprinkles. Play a little music behind it. Come on. Not real radio too. Got to give the people what they want.
Two.
They were big fan. People really liked the Mayday Getting Raped story. Multiple people were sending
Keeps the
me-
ears attentive, yeah.
Yeah, I got
Keeps
like
them tuning.
at least two Facebook messages with some Turkish
There it is.
thing where they try to ram the fist up another man's
yeah, I
noose.
saw that comment.
You saw it too?
I did.
I think it was good. It was important to bring light to the fact that women aren't the only ones that experience sexual harassment and rape, you know?
That's right, in the workplace also.
Yeah. And it's kind of
They
like,
won
look, this can happen to
$3,000 a show, but
anybody, you know?
Still good.
You know?
Good.
See Mayday's face on a billboard.
God, you know it
Happen to
Look
you
at it.
too.
You too can achieve great things.
You too can achieve an erection.
Autism Awareness Mayday.
They only rate them because he's a retard. All right, Jesus. I miss Pickle already. Kick Mayday too many times, this whole show gets muted. So, Jack, though, we're talking about the original series. I'm going to start writing the memes, and it's about, man, it's changing. I don't know. My original concept, I think I want to make it a little more serious, not as goofy. Yeah, right. That'll last for 15 seconds. But I don't know. It's going to be about a space band that's got to travel around the universe, a fictitious, universe of our liking, and go through the struggles of a band kind of on the road and just dealing with shit like that.
That sounds great.
So I got to write you in on it.
I'd love to.
But what kind of character do you think you'd like to play?
Oh, boss, that's up to you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, boy, this could get dangerous.
Anything you throw at me, I'll
Just
be thrilled
something
to
in
do.
the music business. I want to give him... Jack's one of them people...
Like the club owner or something like that, or like
Ooh, that could be
Pinnacle,
fun.
Kind of thing, like the big cigar guy.
Like a sleazy guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you kids rich.
All right,
Come on.
kid, let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna get up on the stage, all right? Yeah. Don't get on the right side, though. You fall through that motherfucker. We still need to patch that up. But yeah, I can give you
All right, the big old, slime ball.
I can give you $3,000 for this show.
Yeah, that'll be good. All right, I'm down with that. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward
That's
to it.
enough. That's enough of a seed to
Yeah.
grow from.
Writing-wise,
Yes, wonderful.
you wrote some scripts and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Targeted came out.
Targeted came out.
It's
last
kind
year.
of starting to get quiet now.
Starting
or what?
to. Yeah, no.
Yeah. You
Thankfully,
want
it's
a
been
good-
quiet. It's been dormant for about 2 months now. It's been
Really?
wonderful.
It was a hell of an accomplishment.
It was a lot of fun to put together, but I'm glad to have it behind me, yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of work. And then constantly
much
just
work.
something on your head. And then you went through the promotions and the premiere of it.
Right. That was probably my least favorite part, was promoting it. But everything else was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. You did a great job with
Thank
it.
you.
What next for movies?
I've got a couple of ideas in mind. I want to do some short form stuff, like a music video for a song we do called Hannah. That's going to be a lot of fun.
My girl, Hannah, girl that I know. Is that
Holy
it?
shit, yeah,
I
that's
love
it.
that song. Okay, sorry.
Where was I? No, it's going to be a lot of fun because there's a lot of gore. We're going to take on every single horror trope and smash it into one video. And the song, for everybody that hasn't heard it, is like this really very bubbly poppy kind of thing. So
That's
it'll
gonna
be a
be
nice
awesome.
counterpoint. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh,
be
cool.
great.
Yeah, that's kind of good. The next thing you know, and it'll be a little shorter. So
Oh, quite a
that's
bit
gotta be
shorter.
A lot easier.
And,
you-
we're editing to rhythm, so it's so much easier.
oh,
Song's
fun.
catchy, man.
And you already got the soundtrack done for it?
All right. Nothing left to do but film it, put it in order, and call it a day.
All right, good. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And that's a Jack Locke rock show.
Yes. Yeah, that is a Jak Locke rock show song.
I went to your website again. Amazing website, by the way.
Oh,
Did
thank
somebody
you.
make that for you?
No, I made that. That's legitimately version 21 or 22 of the site. So yeah, you can go all the way back. I kept the old layouts and everything. As you go back in the news, you can see just how GeoCities shitty it used to look.
Really?
JackLocke.com.
Damn, you're a fucking freak of nature, Jack.
JAK.
That's some crazy shit to keep. I like it.
.com. I feel like I needed to do that.
No, that was cool.
You want to do it again?
JAKLOCKE.com.
One more time in case they missed it.
JAKLOCKE.com.
All right, let's never do that again.
Never.
All right?
No, we're covered.
I was
The
saying
quota's
something
covered.
genius,
Thank
Jack.
you. Thank you for reading the contract terms.
Dot
Was
com.
3.
It's a really good website, though.
Thanks.
And then I've seen you have games on it.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that you're making these games.
Yes.
And you've told me a little something about it before, and I just don't
okay.
listen.
Well, yeah. Because my friends are making games.
Right. But you really do. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. These almost like little old school games.
I like the
8-bit
retro sensibilities of it because number one, that's what I grew up with. That's what I respond best to, I guess, as a target demographic. But more than that, it's a lot easier to put together the animations for that than have to code in Unity 3D or something and have to deal with this extra Z plane and all that stuff. So it's a lot easier to
Right,
just get to the point of a good game idea that you
You need
have.
to get that Unreal Tournament engine.
Oh yeah.
You'd be dangerous. All right,
yeah.
so I click on a game. I want to
rich.
play it, right? I'm like, look at this game. This is pretty cool. Remind me a little bit of Pitfall. There's a man, and there's a square,
Loik.
and I just walk around the square. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
that was the engine demo.
And
Yeah.
then this
Engine
white
test.
ghost kind of character, Phil Anselmo's kind of people. He runs by, and I'm like running around. I don't know what I'm trying to shoot him. I don't know what to do. What is that?
That was just an engine demo test. You actually got further in it than most people. No, I just throw these things up there. I just
So I
throw
did good.
these engine. I
won.
You did. Well, nearly. Did you get game over?
No.
Oh, you're supposed to click the guy.
Oh, shit.
No, I put all that stuff in there just as a way to test for myself how the engine is working. If all the logic is going the way that it's supposed to go and everything's being programmed soundly. So I test these things, and I like to throw in a couple of extra things and just put them up for people to play if they want to. Anybody who's remotely interested in, Jack's making a game, let's see how, the ideas are coming along.
No, it's fun. Mayday, what's going on with the fucking car?
I don't know.
What about it?
He's talking about the engine. We're having troubles with the
Not
engine.
that kind of engine, Sprinkles. Pretty sure. Jack, am I right?
No.
Not a car engine. Not at all. All right. Hey, you want to play it again?
Yeah, I would say yes. We'll wait.
He was so well behaved last week, Jack. The games, though. What if you made games that were like associated with maybe targeted or like the video, the video you're doing? Music
That's
video?
the plan that I have. Yeah, I want to make a targeted game. I want to make one that sort of marries the concepts of like Legend of Zelda, sort of a top-down adventure with being able to switch characters and have like 10 different characters that all have different abilities. And that's how I would structure the puzzles for that. I have a few good ideas for that, and I think that they can be sort of expanded into something neat.
Dude, that is
Jeez,
wild. How do
man.
you do that many different things?
Freaking nature.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like doing stuff, so I just fucking do stuff.
Jesus.
It's kind of wild. Like,
It's like not fair to the rest of humanity because it's like
What?
effortless.
it's a guy running around a box. Like, we got to
it's
think
not effortless.
realistically about this.
It's difficult.
It can be, yeah. I mean, you got to learn all this shit, and
That's true,
You're
yeah.
obviously not born knowing it, any of it. So.
Well,
You
you
just
definitely
sort
have
of
a
pick
knack
around.
for catching on to shit,
well,
obviously,
thank you.
relatively quickly.
What are you hooked on right now? I'm not talking about drugs.
No,
You got something you're working on? Like,
I've got a few things I'm working on right now. Yeah,
really multitasking?
Well, it's more of I have a very short attention span, so once I start losing interest with something, I feel like it's good to have something else to go to that's completely different, so that I don't burn
Cycling.
out.
Yeah.
Right, because if you're doing something and you don't want to do it, it's just going to suck. It's going to be shit.
Right.
And
Yeah,
you're
I don't
keeping
want to
your-
put shit out.
It's keeping that like creativity going.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. All right. I kind of can relate.
Completely
to that.
different parts of the brain.
Yeah,
but you'd be
yeah.
surprised how much crossover there is, actually, with all that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you work on one project and you're like, all right, I need music
There's
to
so
it,
many
but then
disciplines
you can do that.
you can apply from one media to another. Same workspace, same sort of workflow, but very different results. But they're always efficient.
So what's the stuff you're working on?
Right now, I'm working on 2 different albums. One that's very low key, acoustic, space folk, dark, gothic, mellow kind of thing, and the other one, which is sort of a follow up to Action Packed Self Destruction, which is what pretty much the material the Jak Locke rock show does. Very energetic, in your face kind of stuff.
Oh, cool. And you've been
In
writing
your
some
face.
Jack as a 4-letter word.
I have been
stuff,
working on some of that. Yeah,
which
there's-
as my favorite project.
Oh, thanks. That's about 25% done, I guess. Quarter way done.
Nice.
Jack is a 4-letter word is seriously, of everything I've seen in my life, one of the fucking coolest, best shows I've ever seen.
Oh shit, thanks.
It changed like reality. Like it really did.
Wow.
It freaks you out, it fucks you up, and it presses you. It's beautiful. You don't know if to cry, to fucking like leave, to stay. Like it's crazy.
Go through all the range of
It's
emotions.
like you really feel like somebody going through something, and it's magic. It's magic.
It's fun to watch somebody self-destruct.
It really is.
I
though.
try because I
It
feel
really
that when
is,
I'm on
isn't it?
stage though. I sometimes like if I have a breakdown on stage, people see it. They have that's important for an artist to do that. That's what art is. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. 200 listeners can't be wrong.
Bearing your fucking soul, to who's ever watching or listening.
What
I'm
was
sorry I
that
get
for?
too serious, but I love that thing. That's an amazing
Well, thanks.
project. I really
Thank you.
so.
Dude, Jack, you're playing a show coming up.
I am. Yeah, that's February 19th, isn't it?
It's an Emma Hog production, right?
It is.
The 8 Unholy Nights.
Yes, I believe I'm number 5.
Nice. You're playing with Royalty. I think we saw those before.
I love playing with those guys.
Really, you like them?
Good with a
Yeah,
little
they-
honey and lemon, dude.
They were fun.
All right, thanks. Zach.
I mean, I have to. I like those guys too.
And
They got
they're
the
playing
bass
with the
player,
Elder.
the chick bass player,
They're playing with the Elder or
Eldre.
Eldre.
How do you say that?
I
Eldre?
don't know.
What is
I'm sure
that? I
somebody
need to
will
look it
educate
up.
me at length at the show if I say it
Oh,
wrong.
boy. Yeah, watch what Jack's.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's up?
Boy.
Nothing.
Oh, you heard that too?
I mean, point it out. Okay, so Eldry is black metal.
Oh, really? Did you know that, Jack?
No, I didn't.
It's the unholy part.
It says black metal. They are H, Howis M, and W.
So this is going to be a Babylon, and that's always that's one of the places you shine at. Like I've seen
That's
people,
one of my favorite places.
they're
to
not
play.
a Babylon band,
Right.
but you seem to handle it really
I
well.
love it. It's so intimate. It reminds me of Upstairs at Dragon's Den,
I love
where you're
playing
just
at Babylon,
surrounded by
too,
people.
Yeah. Will you be spitting a lot?
No, that was so 2015.
Good to be back.
I thought that might have been 14, huh?
I don't know,
No,
somewhere
that
around
was
there.
It was last year?
That was the same show that I sliced my finger open and had to get a tetanus shot the next
Oh,
day
yeah, shit.
on a symbol.
What could go wrong, Jack?
What could go
Locke
wrong?
said.
What could go wrong?
Dude, I'm looking forward to seeing you. We haven't seen you in a little while.
It's been a bit. I've been hibernating.
And we saw you at the comedy show, I think it was.
Yeah, that was December something or other. Yeah, Twist.
That was fun. Always a good job.
That was fun. Yeah. It's always fun playing with the comedians.
Really? You like it?
I do. It's something different from the standard band thing.
Kind of breaks up the monotony.
Yeah, I like a different kind of show. It's not, I would love to play with multiple bands on different kind of shows, but there's just not enough time in the night, I think, to be able to do that.
Right, and to play with a different kind of performance
Sure.
all
You
together.
got something going on between the acts or, a sort of overarching theme through the whole show. I like something that's a little different.
Speaking of which, look at this wheel we have right here.
Oh.
I want to do this part so we can talk about it more after.
Okay.
We got this giant wheel. Mayday, you did a wonderful
Jeez,
job.
What'd you make that out
It's
of?
got,
What
it's
did he make that
mahogany.
out of?
Stained and everything. It's
Jeez.
amazing. Thing's heavy as hell. I
Spared
have
no
to get it up
expense
here.
for episode 2.
But what we were thinking is to spin the wheel and just see if you can test your abilities a little bit. We wrote all kinds of stuff. They got
I
weird
see
shit.
that. Yeah, wow.
David Bowie song.
Oh, shit.
Like there's a meatball song. There's Milkshake on there. There's Rape Van.
What? Oh, that one I know, yeah.
They're like, it's better than yours. They're like, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I had to charge.
There's a couple of Zombies Eating Sheep songs. Hope you know them. There's There's a Madonna song up there too. We did just a bunch of things. We
I might
actually got.
surprise you.
Music mouth. Is that her? Okay. Come on. Come on.
We're actually gonna spin
Wall of
the wheel.
faces on this side of the room.
Oh boy. I didn't mention. You know what else is up there? Look down at the bottom right
Oh,
there,
what's
the
that?
red one. It's Sunday Bloody Sunday. Hope you know that one. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but you get the point. So Mayday, are you gonna spin it or should I?
I'll spin it.
So hold
You're
up.
gonna
You're going to
spin it?
spin it, and then what's going to happen?
It's going to land on something, and we're going to see if you can play it. You do have your guitar here. I'd hate to see you not have to use it. We do have a vacuum cleaner not very far away if you need to use that. Mayday's a big fan. Seen him get excited.
Oh, that is a guitar.
I think if we
Wow.
plugged the vacuum cleaner in right now, the apartment would explode. Not real studio. You doing sound effects too now?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I am.
Sorry, Mayday.
I'm trying to contribute.
That one was
to the
really
Job
show.
good.
security just dropped by
Yeah,
20%.
she's taking over.
All right.
Oh, you spun it good. Jeez. Hey, you could have warned me. I think it almost hit me. Dude, this thing's going to fall apart. All right, here it goes, slowing down.
Yeah.
Not that. Not that.
No.
God, not that. Oh, no. Okay.
All right, man. Play a song about food.
I love food.
Thanks for sharing. Mayday, I think you came up with this one. I'm like, why would... Does Jack even know... Are you going to
let me
make
think.
up a song or...
No. Okay, I got one. This one's from like the 19th century or something. A little man walked up and down to find an eating place in town. He searched the menu through and through to see what 15 cents might do. One meatball, one meatball, one meatball. He could afford but one meatball. waiter near at hand the simple dinner he had planned. The guests were startled, one and all, to hear that waiter loudly call, "One meatball, one meatball, one meatball, one meatball, one meatball, one meatball." There's no doubt what's one meatball. One meatball. One meatball. One meatball. The little man felt ill at ease. He said, "Some bread, sir, if you please." The waiter shouted down the hall, "You get no bread with one meatball! One meatball!
One meatball.
One meatball!
One meatball.
One meatball!
One meatball.
You get no bread with one meatball."
All right. Dude, that was a fix. All right, we're at the minute. That one was fixed. The rest of them won't be. That one, no, I was like, I got to hear that. Mayday, stop it on the food one.
All right,
Good
so
job.
this one is actually legitimate. This one
It's
is gonna
actually
be,
six
this one I-
times on the board, food song. So we're like, we're going to narrow these odds
All
down.
right, pull out my Weird Al.
Dude, thank you. I'm glad that one came up first. That's one of my favorite songs Jack does. Which
I agree. That's very good.
I don't know why. You do a lot of songs, a lot of different things, but that one always
That
stands
one
out.
grabs
for
you.
me. I don't know why. It's so fun. It's like ridiculous, but then so well done. Like if you just take away the words of the song, it's like, incredible.
I think a large part of it is the sing-along. Makes people feel like they own it more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not very complicated, so even I
Right.
could figure it out. Just say one meatball. The numbers doesn't even increase. Letting that change throughout the song.
No, we don't expect you to think.
Just stick with the one meatball, and I got the song down.
We know better.
All right, good job, Jack. That sounded really good. I'd like to welcome our neighbors to Not Real Radio. Yeah, they know what it's about. So, soon hate Sundays or love them. Like if I was sitting there and I got this stupid fucking game on, I hear that, I think I would turn down the sound and leave it down until you were done.
Yeah, real life is happening next to you. Watch out.
Wow, amazing. I wonder who's winning the game now, though.
I could probably look the score up or
Really?
something.
Are you even a little curious? It doesn't just
Not
totally
really,
went away
no.
for
I
you.
don't care. Do y'all want a Super Bowl update?
Yeah, you know what? No, we don't.
Okay.
I don't even want to know.
All right,
Sure,
well.
camera's still on fire. B-Goat's holding it down. Mayday, can you spin it again? Can you reach it? Why'd you land on the food again? It's on there, though. All right. I don't think it's going to go on food. A song by a dead artist.
Oh, okay.
That really narrows it down, though.
Okay, well...
What about recent, the newest death? Got the Earth, Wind, and Fire guy, Bowie. Who else? There was a bunch of people died at one time. Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. That was very recent.
Right around the same
Yes.
lifetime for me. You know what I'm saying? So really,
It's on that
anyone.
list. Well, you pick.
Me.
Let's make it completely, yeah.
What you think? Kind of want to hear the Bowie one.
Yeah, I agree.
I still sing Bowie songs. When I drive up to work in the morning, I don't listen to music on the way to work. I get out still thinking of David Bowie.
This is one of my faves.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Is this Bowie enough for you? Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control to Major Tom. 7. 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3. 2. Check ignition,
and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. I'm past 100,000 miles. I'm feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating around my tin can, far above the moon? Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's impressive all the way until the end, though. You end the song like we end the show.
Right.
How'd you forget the end? They fade out.
I think it fades out. Yeah, it's a bunch of spacey sounds.
Jesus, Mark, what made you think he forgot the end? Like,
I don't know, the fucking end.
Oh, God. Whatever, dude.
What? It was amazing, though.
Someone in our chat room said, that voice, swoon.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude,
see
impressive
that?
job.
Thanks.
I gotta say, that one was kind of fixed, too. We saw
This next one we promise.
Right,
The last one.
we've never discussed. That one, though, I heard Jack did that song a while. Man, it's been a couple of months now at the last show at Babylon.
Oh, yeah. That was, yeah.
And man, he
last summer.
closed out the night, and you were kind of sitting off to the side, almost by the door.
By
Remember?
the door, yeah.
It's just him and the guitar. Yeah,
And we
that
had
was
all
great.
we drank pretty heavily that night, and Jack
we?
was like on dead last. It was probably 1 o'clock before you even started.
I think it was, yeah.
And you were drinking with us,
Oh, yes.
and we were like, it was one of those nights.
I know the words.
It wasn't a bad let's get fucking drunk because life is miserable. It was kind of like we were all happy to see each other, and like, all right, let's have fun here and like make a good time. And
That
Rob's
was
always
really
a good
fun
host
night.
with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And we started drinking, and man, by the time Jack started playing, we were sitting on the bar stools like, I don't think any of us could move, and we were like, how is he doing this? But man, it led to a really, to me, a real performance.
That
where
was
I
one of
remember
my
us all
favorite
sitting
shows
around.
from last year, yeah.
Really, that was
Oh, yeah.
really
Yeah,
fun.
you were
that
on
was
fire
a moment
that night.
Yeah,
That
he
was
just
so
had it.
fun. everybody was into it. And
Jack on fire.
Yeah. Dude, impressive. Well, we got one more.
All right,
Hopefully this one will be a fluke.
Spin that guy. Let's see what we got.
Minute. Oh, there you go.
I didn't know what
you saw. He's got to reach up really high. You know? He's got to get. You hear how long? It's still fucking going.
Hey, put your weight into that one. You like that? Look at you. It's so neat. Good to see you. Up a song we don't know. What does that even mean? Allie, you picked that one. What does that
me?
mean?
I don't know it either.
All right. Kind of like the end of the last one.
I took that it meant like a song that we've never heard him do.
Oh, okay. I got probably
Yeah,
hundreds of those. Yeah.
You think so? I don't know.
Yeah.
Allie knew that other one you didn't know
that's
she knew.
true. She was even singing it. Holy shit.
And I know the
All
words
right.
to Meatball, so.
Well, there we are.
There you go.
All right, I'll play something newish from me.
All right, what's it from? Just
stuff that's going on an album eventually. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
She said this part of town looked like a shipwreck. Looked out the door, made sure her car's still there.
Yes, honey, that thing's still there.
It's probably the last time that I'll see her here. And honestly, I find it hard to care. They say there's nothing good that come from my side of the avenue. I've been and seen what they call good, so I hope that it's true. While I'm hollering at the tourists out in front Royal Praline, my spare guitar and neighbors hanging quite a different scene. But you don't have to look too closely to tell this soul despair. Every hole that hold a puddle got 100 stories there. It's not like I came to hear them, but for everyone that's telling, there's at least a dozen listening, and they're ripe for someone selling. And I got just a pitch. Yeah, the quarter's just the border for the bank. I bank my dues past the corners where they tell you they know where you got them shoes. And when the Saints go marching in, it won't be nowhere near my street, 'cause skeletons of city blocks still drying in the heat. And I'll bad mouth her to her face when I'm too drunk to even care. But when she tripping through my dreams, that ain't the face I tend to wear. That blower with the crooked trumpet got some melodies he stole. Prosecuted by them pretty lies that fly with every blow. Whoa, whoa, how they blow? Oh, they flow. Oh, oh, wanna know? Here go. And it's for sure the streets I'm living on, they probably where I'll die. Visiting hours start when you build up the nerve to try. Well, you are welcome to that polish me, I'll never get it why. I'd rather die here from a bullet than of old age somewhere else. But you know what? That may just be another story that I found that sells. Oh, honey, that son of a bitch sells too. Then again, who knows? I'll never tell. I'll never tell. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jak Locke.
Wow, that was so
Not
awesome.
Real Radio.
What is that called?
That's called I Bet You I Can Tell You Where You Got Them Blues.
Oh, that's freaking great.
Jack, you have like multiple personality disorder or something?
Multiple musical project disorder is what it's called, yeah.
All right, because you embody a character. Like when I watch you on stage and do your different projects, and even tonight you did 3 different songs. He has 3 different mannerisms while playing those songs.
Mannerism, I like that.
Oh, it's a new tomism. Mannerism. It's an ism when you're a man of many talents.
Let's focus on the end of the David Bowie song then.
Cheap shot.
All right, so you give my point, though. I might not use correct terminology, but I think everybody
I was really amused with the portmanteau there. Mannerism, yeah, that was nice.
Jot that one down. You can use it.
All right.
Not real word. Not real concerned. Moving on. So really, like when were you diagnosed with this? At a young age, or?
I think at this point it's still self-diagnosed, yeah.
Really? All right.
Don't have the
You never been
insurance
to
for
a
that
doctor
one,
like
no,
me?
not those doctors.
You want us to test you? Maybe next time.
Maybe so, yeah. Get one of those meters.
I mean, am I right?
Very
He's like
nice
a
people.
method actor. Y'all were watching him.
Definitely theatrical, yeah.
But I don't think you do it on purpose, though. It just comes out.
It comes out, but yeah, I think it's good as a performer. If you want to do this kind of stuff, you need to be kind of larger than life.
Oh, you know what else? Sometimes to get a certain sound, you kind of have to become it. I'm with him there. Like I know what that's what I think it is. Yeah, like if to do a certain character, you have to kind of change. Like when I had to be the old lady, like I don't look like I look and do the old lady voice.
It helps the sound come out.
You have to be the old. You have to make the movements, and you have to kind of like do it.
To get into it, right? I
And
got
then
it.
say fake it. What's it called? Like
Fake
you
it till
do
you
it,
make
you
it.
believe it. I took some customer service classes when they said when you answer the phone, you have to smile because. Just by you smiling, it'll make your voice come out happier. And
Why
you'll
so
sound-
upset?
It's weird though. It'll make you
Harry.
sound because that's what you're like. Your body, whatever your body does, is like this weird muscle
I
thing.
got you.
So I think I don't know. Whatever. I'm doing it again. I'm sorry.
What?
Just explaining dumb shit and like getting too lengthy. I'll work on it.
I think it was fine. That's called providing content.
Oh, thank you.
What happens though is when the white noise starts, it goes, and when she stops, I'm like, oh fuck, what happened?
I just
Where was
realized and
I?
I'm like, skirt.
Just vacuum cleaners as far as the ear can hear.
Yeah, right.
Oh!
You like that, huh, Jack?
iPad's all right.
First one down.
I can't believe it missed the
iPad
iPad.
is good.
Holy shit.
Jack Locke is here.
I swear to whatever
Destruction
deity
ensues.
fucking exists.
Minus the
you would have
first-
freaking hit my iPad. And
We know.
that
Dude,
was,
nice recovery,
Oh my
though.
goodness.
Wow, like, didn't
Holy
even miss a beat.
shit.
Oh, man.
I mean, you're still going.
do you think
Fuck
it
the
broke the
NFL, we
crowd
got this.
the cloud lifter thing?
Jack, what did you just witness? What happened? I didn't get a good view
Your
of
shit
it.
fell down. That's what happened.
Mike
the
Sand just
shit
Almost
ripped
a,
going
right
almost
off
a
downhill.
very expensive fall, too. Just missed your iPad.
That ain't mine.
It's mine. That's why.
That's why she went off on another one of her little alley-isms. We're going to get to Allie's story. I don't know. The last thing I think I want to end with, and it just still baffles my mind. Why does Jack not get any respect in the local music scene?
Oh,
It
I
just
don't-
is so fucking weird to
People
me.
be talking shit. People writing stuff in the toilets about me again.
What,
no,
really?
it's just
In
I
the
always think
toilet?
you should get a bigger reaction than you do. I
No,
don't understand
you do?
it.
How
Yes.
do you not understand? How do you not understand?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
Easily.
Look at people, all right? Look at the Super Bowl, for instance. Look at all the mainstream advertising, at shows that they go to, concerts they pay a lot of money to go to. You'll never see anything like this, pretty much. Even when we went to see Pussifer, the only theatrics we saw was that stupid fucking wrestling match. You didn't see any of the singers doing anything weird while they were performing or doing anything different or doing something animated.
I'm not worried about the regular audience
What I'm trying to
members.
say
I'm saying
is
from other
No,
artists.
but other
Like from other musicians
people don't
and-
get it. Is what I'm trying to say. They do not get it.
Even the other musicians.
A lot of the other musicians are not that artistic.
Jack, what do you think? Why?
Boy, I don't know.
It's
Want
it's
us to just
deep,
keep arguing?
It's
Yeah,
heavy.
no, this
it's
is-
artistic. But then
Sunday,
also,
Bloody Sunday, pal.
you know what else?
It's good to
It's
go on
like-
for another 6 fucking days.
It's like old school, like hokey, fun stuff at times, and I think that bothers them. Like it's not cool enough for them or something. Like it's fun. Like my mom would probably love it. No offense, but you know what I'm saying.
I'll
They-
take it.
I grew up listening
Especially
to
when
like
she's
old
drinking.
stuff,
Oh,
and like I like
right.
that. It's got that old charm to a lot of it. And I think dudes are like, you know, what is that gay shit? You know, I do. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
think
I've heard
that
that
they
in
can't
plenty of
handle
my
it
shows, yes.
because he's,
Really?
it gets flamboyant
you've seen
and
what I
it's
do on
good.
stage, yeah.
It's
Yeah, it gets a
beautiful,
little
but
gay
it gets
sometimes.
flamboyant. So other guys, I think it makes them uncomfortable. So that's why a lot of dudes like, I'm
It's
not
not
gonna
nearly
go
as
see-
gay as House of Goats.
Well, no, nothing's as gay as House of Goats. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's what I think it is. Either people don't understand it, they can't handle it, or they hate what they ain't type thing. They're
I
jealous.
think due
'cause
to
he's
his
very good.
multiple personality disorder, you can't put Jack in like this little mold. You can't put Jack in the box.
No, you can't.
I saw what you did there.
Springs right out. But really, I think that could be it, maybe. In my mind, like people they get latched onto a certain style of music to get an identity from, and you don't seem to fit in an exact kind of mold.
And that's okay.
But even if you don't like the music, the artistry is to where you gotta look at it and go, man, this dude's really good and he's capable of doing a lot of things. I do see it more and more now. Like you perform on stage and somebody be like, who the fuck is this? And it's like, man, Jack's been around for a long time. But you know what I'm saying? Like, does that ever bother you?
It used to. It doesn't anymore. No, I'm just happy that people are watching the show, and the people who like it.
Fuck off, Mayday. God damn, my
What's he
throat.
doing?
Dave,
What's he doing?
this motherfucker's heavy, Jack.
Oh, we'll just take a block of wood and then clamp it on anything.
What was your suggestion?
I was just playing. with
How's your
everybody,
little
but
setup over there?
Mine's-
It's nice, huh?
mine seems
All right,
really good.
plush. Mayday has got the
hey.
good chair.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
You can have this drum.
My
if
life
you
is fun. Oh, thanks, Jack. I can have my drum back.
That's right.
Thank you. And my
Sit on
record,
it.
right?
No, I'm keeping the record. I'm sorry.
Where's Pickle? I miss Pickle. I could kick the shit out of him right now. Jump kick on his motherfucking head. Where's he? He's at the parade. Unbelievable. Fell asleep. Jack, I don't know if you're sticking around for
Sure, why not?
whatever's to
Let's do
come.
it.
Who knows?
No, I
A little
wouldn't miss
more
it.
Not
remodeling.
real news.
Neither should y'all.
Well, dude, thank you, though. The songs were incredible.
thanks.
Good job.
That was fun.
Bum, 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 bum. I actually got a good football game to watch. It's 10-16 with 3 minutes left.
Saints! Saints!
The Saints aren't playing, Mayday. Wrong engine.
Again.
He's consistent. We'll see if my mic stand can stay up for the entire hour. That would be nice.
Start a
Yeah,
pool.
because I don't want no 1 minute man.
Okay.
And we caught it there. Only took an hour.
Because now I'm going to drink because our guest brought me some NOLA Blonde Ale.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
I
It's the gift
don't
that gives to everybody listening.
I don't like Mardi Gras, but I will not say I hate Mardi Gras, and that is only because I'm off of work tomorrow. Mostly because you can't fucking get down there. And I'm off work on Tuesday. So I'm celebrating with drugs and alcohol.
Am I going to get my
Advil
private parade?
and NOLA Blonde. What?
Am I going to get my parade Mardi Gras Day?
Yes, every Mardi Gras, I give Zartome a living room parade. I wear my only Mardi Gras shirt. It says, I like big beads and I cannot lie. Usually don't wear pants.
Good parade.
And I dance around and I put as loud as I can on the computer, like all the Mardi Gras songs that I like Ain't No Place to Pee on Mardi Gras Day. I really like that one. And also,
I think we're going to go get
you know,
chickens from Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Mardi Gras. I like that song. So
You got any
we're
plans
getting
for Mardi Gras,
brothers.
Jack?
We getting meat pies.
Watch it on TV.
All right.
It's the best one.
Really? You do turn it on TV?
Yeah.
Maybe
it's
we
kind of a
should do
thing I
that. We can see what they got.
Feels weird if I don't.
All right. Mayday. All right.
All right. No clip for that?
Oh, thank you, Jack. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, we're in the second hour. You made it, Jack. Nothing real tragic has happened. We
Not
had
yet.
a little mishap with my microphone.
We got a
stand.
whole
Yeah,
other
you spent
hour,
$1 million with
motherfucker.
the mic stands tonight.
What was that?
I said you're batting $1 million with the mic stands tonight.
Yo, just said how impressive it was that I caught it, flipped it, rubbed it down. Oh, no!
Oh no!
Back on the mic. It's like a Paper Chase song, only much more affordable. It's time now for Not Real News. This is some real-ass real news, though. Phil Anselmo from... I know him from Pantera.
Right.
I didn't really pay attention. I guess he goes to Down after that, and Down's like... I mean, they still touring worldwide from what I can see.
But you hang out at Twist of Lime, too, so you know him. He's your best friend. Right?
Really?
I don't
like
ever
everyone
see him
else
there,
that I
you
talk to
know?
at Twist of Lime.
I've
Must
never
get there real
seen
late.
Right.
At a show or
Don't know.
anything.
He had a little mishap, though.
I heard about this. Yeah.
They must have had a show, like a Dime Bag Darrell kind of tribute show.
I think
or
it was
something.
called like Dime Fest or something.
Okay, so some bands play and they use like his name to promote it, and it's, I don't know.
I don't think it's like some type of like tribute to him, you know?
All right, so the guy Phil gets up there after drinking. He said, "Oh, you'll hear it for yourself." But he gets up there drinking, and he yells "White Power" and does a salute, and really well too. Like he sold it.
Oh, really well. He went completely by the manual.
I believed it.
Okay.
I was like, "All right, this is intense
Yeah,
shit."
all right.
And look, one side of me, I go, "That there's nothing wrong with that. Even you're an artist, you're on stage, you're performing. Even if you don't agree with it, I still think it's sad that something he did like that was captured on a little cell phone, uploaded, and then, massively downloaded. The people ate it up.
This is our world, yeah.
Eat it up.
I mean, that's the way it is.
And even if he does feel like that, he's an artist. He's like, man, if they would have seen the things Marilyn Manson did back in the day and stuff, then who knows if he would have been around. But I don't know. I think the main thing is the entertainment industry is controlled by Jewish people, and they didn't like it too much.
You know what kind of sucks about that, though? It's like it takes away
Thank
from
you,
the
Harry.
experience. Like when you're a performer and you're an artist and nobody can record you and nobody can do, it's like the only way to see what happens in that room is to be there. And I think that's a magic that's kind of been destroyed by everybody having these little phones out.
Yeah. And I do think it's bad because we're going to play some clips. Mayday was nice enough to go and grab this audio so that, we're not just talking about something that we can't hear. Because we actually have clips. Which one you want to do first?
MTV.
All right, this is what I found interesting. So I go, what is the big deal? I see it on Facebook. It starts getting trending. It piques my interest, and I go research it. And I found that, the clip of him apologizing. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, what did he do? So then I search a little more, and I find the clip of the show of where, he yells the white power thing. And I'm like, well, I start fishing back a little further back, like looking at some older videos that popped up, and something interesting happened to me. This white pride or whatever you would call it, or Nazism, whatever. This has been around for him and his music for a long time. Like
I
this
think
is
the video
something
you're
that's
talking about is from like 95 or something like that.
right, and it
Yeah.
stayed with him for a while. This is not like a new thing. So this is some MTV footage from like late
this thing,
90s.
Yeah.
Everybody's judge is the point. Everybody's judge. I'm judged again. What do you mean by that? I have friends of every color and every creed, and ass come in every color. And that's how I believe, and you're only a fool if you don't. Kids that come to our shows and whatever yell white power. White power! All I got to say about that is I ain't them kids, and them kids are gonna yell what they're gonna yell anyway.
All right, so I found that kind of interesting that, man, they had an MTV special about the exact thing that this big controversy is about, and it was documented in the early 90s. So this must be a thing already. I mean, I don't know. I don't go to these shows. Although I respect him as an artist, and I think he does incredible stuff, and that many people can't be wrong. Kind of like the 200 listeners that we have. Can't be wrong. It's not real radio.
Little miss,
So I
can't
did
be
find that
wrong.
kind of interesting. And I was like, wow, it's kind of weird. And then
I don't know. It's the only part I know of that song.
There's two completely different shows happening here.
Oh, this is reminiscent of Pickle Scoops, huh, Mark?
not
Am
real
I-
radio. It's more like karaoke.
Am I actually stupid yet? Come on, what you
Hey,
got
we
for me?
did you see us spin the wheel?
Aww.
Is that the monster song? Oh, that is too good. How much does it cost if we play that?
$2.50.
Whoa, $2.50
Yeah,
a
every
play?
time, yeah.
All right, play it.
Really? All
Oh,
right.
what the hell?
Oh, I like this one.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed, and friends with the voices inside of my head.
That's right. Hope you're enjoying wine and cheese out there. That was cheese from Paper Chase. Low blow, Chris.
Low
Cost us $2.50, yeah.
Yeah.
PayPal.
I think we get 50% off if we do the plug for live February 26th at Shamrocks. It's midget wrestling
Wrong.
and Paper Chase.
27th. Oh, is it supposed to be the 26th? Is that you're trying to make a joke about the wrong day? I'm sorry.
I have a feeling who's the next one going.
I don't see it as a competition to my birthday show on the same night, so I don't mind letting people know that it's the same night.
So we got some audio of what Phil did that got him in so much trouble.
Thanks for coming out tonight, Lucky Strike Live. It's been a pleasure having all of you here and all the awesome musicians. Ronnie James Dio, stand up and shout. Cancer Foundation. Thank you very much for coming.
Man, you altered the clip. Can't alter the clip. It's supposed to be a factual news
No,
story.
it really was booing there.
I couldn't even hear him say it.
Honestly, that one, that was me. All right, here comes a buzz.
So another yeah, look, it ain't gonna be me all night. Fuck. Beat up over you. Fucking be like Muhammad Ali by the time this is over.
I am the greatest.
Welcome to Now Real Radio 6. I'm Zolto, the greatest. Anyway. Yeah, you're right. You really couldn't hear it. And without the salute, it would have been a non-issue, but he sold the salute so well.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
I watched it a couple times, and it was like, damn.
Yeah, it was impactful.
Yeah.
But, man, if you were there, and God damn it, I'm going to say it. If you were there and you were white, you might have felt a little strong. I look at these white guys now. They're a bunch of fags. Like, look at the average white guy, and he's like, you can't tell the difference between them and the little dudes. You're like, is this a lesbian or a guy? And they're a dude, but they're, like, soft, and they're pussified, and they're, like, consumed with... Like, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. We're going to see Deadpool with PPVGuys. Sold that one, Jack.
Oh.
And then that makes us kind of childish going to see these little superhero movies and
You
stuff.
think? You feel that way?
I feel that
You
way
really
a little
believe
bit. I
that?
play video games. I think that is kind of childish still for a man of my age.
I don't know. Not so much anymore. Maybe like if it was still the 80s or 90s, yeah, that's sort of the way that society was and everything. But no, I think it's just like watching a movie now, playing video games and... it doesn't matter what kind of movie you watch. They're putting lots of fucking money behind it, so apparently a lot of people who, I guess, matter.
Doesn't make it right
reason.
or good, Jack.
Well,
Nothing matters.
answered the question.
But I think if I was in the audience and I was one of those guys that needed a little pick-me-up,
Mm.
you know, make white guys strong and cool again.
I don't know if that would do it.
No, you don't think?
No, not.
You don't think it was like a
I
motivational
think it's a
speech?
completely different wheelhouse that we're coming from.
Really, he went a little too far.
I don't know. Maybe for him. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I listen to the music. You know.
Would you yell white power on
Absolutely
stage?
not. No.
Why?
Well, I don't really agree with the kind of thoughts that people have that would say something
What
like
about
that.
$3,000? Huh?
Oh well, now I could sell my soul for
boy.
$3,000 now. Yeah, Oh.
$3,000.
That's almost half of what the treble
You'll
figures
yell white
stole.
power and play milkshake all in one night.
All right.
I'm sold.
Let's go. Go.
I guess I'm with you. I don't know. I'm trying to see both sides of it. I'm trying to think in that environment. Put it this way: when I went and seen Marilyn Manson yelling, "We hate God, we love death," or whatever,
Right.
like I didn't really mean that.
I don't know. Marilyn Manson's all made up, and it's obviously part of a scripted show
theatrical.
and everything. You know, this was kind of a
Cult
off the cuff
leader.
moment.
Do you
kinda
feel the
thing.
metal scene's kind of a little too like a cult? Like
What
a
is
Phil
it?
Anselmo
I mean,
like
what is representative of the metal scene as a whole right now? Because there's so many different facets.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I think Pantera and Phil Anselmo seems to be one of them people. It's almost like cult of personality, to where these kids lock onto them all the way to adulthood.
I mean, do I think that he believed what he said? I have no idea, and I really have no opinion on it because I don't know much about the guy beyond his songs. Was it a really stupid thing to say in public? Yeah, I think it was.
right.
You don't, not even as a joke, you know, as an in joke. Yeah, people are gonna take it the wrong way if there is a wrong way.
I don't think so.
Right.
White power.
Can I give a little bit of input on my observation of the situation? So on Facebook, what I kind of observed there was there were the people who were like fucking die hard. It was usually the older ones. I would say somewhere between 15 to 20 years older than me, probably. And they were like, fuck that shit. Because, I mean, we were old school. We grew up racist, basically. I mean, our grandparents were not racist, but, like, they couldn't help that some of the things they would say, and you're like, good God. And they're like, what? And it's like, you can't. But they didn't know any better. So I think a lot of people grew up, and it's not even about being racist, but just kind of grew up saying stupid shit they probably shouldn't say now, right? Because now everything's really tight. You can't say things, people get upset. So, long story short, the older people were like, Phil, we didn't fucking say nothing wrong. You know, they were all, And then the younger people around my age are just like, we do not give a fuck. Quit sharing this fucking shit. Quit talking about it. Who gives a fuck what that dude said? Who gives a fuck if people are upset about it? And that's kind of like what I took too. It's like, why are y'all, it almost made me feel like, is he come forth with that apology? I'm sure we're going to get to that, but it seemed like he realized that publicity is publicity. This is the most publicity he himself has gotten in a long time. It blew up, so to speak. This was like the Bowie death of the metal scene. Like, a lot started happening. And especially when the Civic Theater canceled his show, right? All these people were fucking going nuts. And I was like, Jesus Christ. But like I said, I feel like the younger people, the late 20s, the young, 30s, are more like, we don't really give a fuck about this. Why are everybody making such a big deal? Because I guess we know that, like, it doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah, I think what happens, though, is they're going to play Germany next, so that was huge. Like, you never... This,
Oh, wow.
What? Yeah, I mean, that's it's against the
right,
law.
you can't, right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't know they were playing Germany tonight. That's funny.
Like, if he did that here, and everybody goes,
It's like something
bad.
you'd read on The Onion.
Yeah, if you do that here, you might lose sponsorship.
Right.
Some sponsor's going to pull out, or your record label's going to drop you. I think you go to like real jail in Germany for saying shit like that.
Not real jail.
Yeah, it's way too many white people to hear it. Like, wow, you got a situation on your hands. They've been known to act on those, on that entertainment. Like, that's where it could be dangerous. But I don't know. In his apology, I think he gets more cryptic, and though, and maybe open up some more questions that we have, things that we've touched upon.
There's like a microscopic focus on words at that point.
What were you doing?
I think it's his Mayday's cue to like
Huh?
start.
What? Oh no, I was looking at the Pro Tools.
Did something bad happen?
No, I was
All
just
right.
making sure.
Just making sure,
Just
too.
looking at everything. Yeah.
Jack is here. We already lost one mic stand. I think it's about to go again. Hey, if y'all notice something this time, you might want to mention it. We thought we saw it falling off throughout the whole first hour.
We all just wanted to see what would happen.
Right. All right, here's Phil Anselmo's apology. How cool is that, though, that he got to, like, tape and broadcast an apology and sell advertising on it?
Page Anselmo here, and I'm here to...
Mayday, what'd you do to that?
That's what he sounds like.
God, what did
All right. Them dudes are going to kill you, just to let you know. You better put his voice right. Better not pitch shift it.
Does he have all the pixelation around him, too?
Not
Like
real
a
Phil.
Witness protection.
Page Anselmo here, and I'm
Hey, can you do me a favor? Do we have the capability of speed it up times 2? Because it's long.
I can...
Come on. You're asking a bit.
Anselmo here, and I'm here to basically respond to all the heat I've been getting that I deserve completely. I was at the Dime Bash, and it was extremely late at night. There was heavy-duty talk between myself and those who love Dime, and heavy emotions were flowing. Jokes were made backstage that transpired upon the stage, and it was ugly. It was uncalled for. And anyone who knows me and my true nature knows that I don't believe in any of that. I don't want to be part of any group. I'm an individual, and I am 1,000% apologetic to anyone that took offense to what I said, because you should have taken offense to what I said. And I am so sorry. And I hope you just, man, give me another chance to... Just give me another chance. I love all of you. And anyone who's met me, anyone who knows me, knows it. I love all of you. Bless you.
White power.
All right, man.
Did somebody sneeze towards the end?
Maybe.
He said bless you. I didn't know.
All right. The crickets in the background were really cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and that was cool.
I think the guy's put in a shit position, but I think where all he had to do was go, okay, gig's up. What I do on stage is an act. I'm a performer performing for you people. This is not real life. Don't emulate me. Do what you do. Quit believing the lie and, take art for what it is and learn from it.
But people will hear that and just do that, right?
Right. And then the gig was up. Right? I mean, he said, look, things I do on stage, you were upset because you were supposed to be upset, and that's what I'm here to do, represent. I'm the bad guy. I get on stage. I draw emotion out of you, and sometimes it's always not happiness. Like, I like the villain bands. Like, when Kago gets up there, sometimes he's like, I'm about to be the motherfucking bad guy. And he'll get on stage and attack the fucking audience. And then, you know, we all loving it. It's backfiring. And if it's trying to, some people though that don't get it could get that reaction that he's looking for. And that makes it fun for everybody to watch somebody get mad because they don't know he's trying to make them mad. So I don't know. I thought he could have, possibly we would have done that and said, look, this is art. This is a show. Get over it. But
yeah, but
he
I don't
can't
think
because
he
that
can't.
to me is the basis of that music.
He won't be able to get over. He won't be able to just tell people to get over it either. Because the problem is they're not going to let up on him. Like I can say whatever I want, but they're going to say no, you can't.
Oh, he's married to that concept.
All the money
now,
that he's got to make and all the things that he's got to do, you know, he can't do it. They won't let you because I mean, you saw what happened with the Civic Theater. Like they just said, all right, they're not doing the show.
We're giving money to the Jewish Federation.
That was very strange, but I mean, not strange, but I just didn't understand.
Allie was getting mad at me earlier. She's like, why did they give money to the Jewish Federation? I'm like, because it's like Nazism, like white power. And she's like, yeah, but Jews are white.
Yes, that's what I don't understand. Somebody, if anybody, call in next week. We're going to have phone capabilities, and we'll give you the number. Tell me, why are Jewish people not white?
They are white.
And this is crazy. Like, there's all this racism stuff going on right now, and a lot of it is people saying that people are racist against black people. So when you say white power, I thought that meant like they didn't like black people.
That's right.
And I was like, that's pretty fucked up. In the Civic Theaters in New Orleans, and you know, you can't say black power. But then he says something. You can't say white power. But then he says something like, "Oh, but the Jewish people own the place." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So you're saying that the Jewish people were upset by white power, not the black people, right?
Yeah,
or I guess everybody was.
Right.
Oh,
white
what I mean?
power was tied in the salute that he did was tied in the Nazi
was
Germany,
the Nazi.
and
Okay,
they had
so
things happen there.
All right, so these
cookout.
people are offended because they think that he's being anti-Semitic.
Yes.
That totally went over my head, man. Because when I was really young, maybe like 16, I kind of not dated, but you know, went on a couple little dates with this guy, Ryan. Okay, he was a white supremacist, and I mean hardcore white supremacist. And we were 16. He had like printed out swastikas and shit on his walls of his room and shit that said white supremacy, and like he was so fucking racist and had like, you know, rebel flags and shit. Honestly, after I went in his room, I was just kind of like, holy shit. Well, that's
racist.
Pretty bad. His parents were like, we don't know what to do with him. Sweet guy though. He's cool now and everything. But long story short, I thought white supremacy was like, you know, white power meant that like you hated black people. I just thought that. But then now that I said swastikas, I guess it all kind of goes in.
Well, you learned something here. Not real radio. Not real history lesson.
That being said, I've never met a Jewish black person. Jewish people are white. That's what I don't get. Are they not white?
All right, so Mayday, you wanna? How would you end this Phil and Anselmo thing? All right, thank you.
It didn't say
No clip for that
Aryan
either.
power. It said white power. Anybody who's got white skin is white, right?
All right, I'm gonna give you something to talk about.
I don't care.
Allie, you went on some Mardi Gras adventures. Your only Mardi Gras adventure this year.
I did.
You actually helped put on a parade or something.
So my boss is with one of the bigger crews, and he decided that he was going to take over the walking parade this year. And that meant that we needed to go out and help. And it was fun, though. It was crazy. It was one of the most exhilarating experiences ever because I try not to go around people, and there were so many. And one of the bands wasn't on time. I had to run at full speed, like 5 blocks down Conti, find the band, find the director, run through all those people, then lead this marching band 2 by 2 all the way down back to where we needed to go. By the time we got there, we couldn't fucking get through because people were all crowded and waiting for it to start. The other bands
Were
already
you
set
walking
up.
like beast mode, Allie?
Oh, I was running.
So these guys were
I was physically
chasing
running
after
at full speed. Well, I had to run to
Yeah.
get to the front of them, and then I'm like, all right, y'all know where we're going, then I'm doing this. And I've never done anything like this before, and they're probably like, who the fuck is this little kid? Because I'm not even like dressed official or anything. And I'm telling people
it's
to move.
Mardi
I'm
Gras. I
telling
don't
these
think there's an
old
official
rich
dress
drunk
code.
dudes to move back, and I'm doing all this stuff. I come up to a cop. I'm like, hey, I got to get this band through here. Can you help? Like, is there a way we can get these people to move out the way and let them through? And he's like, oh, that ain't going to happen. I'm like, what? Like, isn't that your job to help with this? And like, he just wasn't. And then they were like, well, we can't get through there. And I'm like, oh, shit. So then, long story short, people ended up being nice enough to let them through, and they went and set up, and the thing went off without a hitch, so to speak.
So you're walking back.
So I'm running around. I'm like a maniac. One of the guys I work with texts me and says, if you don't get your car out of the garage by 3, I think they're going to tow it because they have security guards walking around in everybody's car. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, shit. So I start running, like, furiously back to the office. I'm like, as fast as I can go. I'm like, St. Charles, I'm going. There's this dude on the corner with, like, books. All right, whatever. I have to stop because if I don't stop, I'm going to get run over by a streetcar. So I stopped. This dude looks at me and he's like, did you get one of these books? And he goes to hand me this book. And I had a handful of beads I had just taken off. So I just put the beads in his hand. Here you go. And I just kept walking. I said, thanks. And kept walking. And he was just like in awe. He's like, what the fuck just happened? Didn't even look at what book he had in his hand. He hands the book. He starts handing the book. I put the beads in his hand. Thank you. And keep walking. It was great. He was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
So that was exciting. And I actually got back to the office at 2:55 where I called the guy at the parking garage and told him, don't tow my car. I will be there in a moment. And he says, no, it doesn't apply to that. It's just you can't come in after 3 o'clock. And I'm like, motherfucker, that's what I told him earlier. So I did that all for nothing. But it was very exhilarating.
All right, so you enjoyed it, though. It sounded like
I kind of did. And somebody brought
experience.
a fucking king cake the day before. She's like, look, we haven't had a king cake this year. I said, everybody's on diets. I was like, I'm not on a diet. And I ate some fucking king cake.
So now do you understand the Mardi Gras appeal?
No, because while we were out there, quickly, let me tell you this. While we were out there.
You had a good time. You had fun. You had king cake.
No, when my coworker and I were standing on the corner trying to find the first band the first time, some dude runs out of one of these Bourbon Street places. And he's like, oh, she about to stab me. She about to stab me with a motherfucking knife. And the girl's like, oh, you shut up, you fucking pussy ass bitch. You shut the fuck up, boy. And he's like, no, she got a fucking knife. And I was like, no, we do not need this right now. And the guy comes up to us, you see her? She got a fucking knife. And then the girl I'm with, I work with, is like scared. So she goes and tells the cop. And she's like, something's going on over there. I told her, I'm like, get out the way. Something's about to happen. And then the dude like, she got a fucking bunch of knives. She had pulled out a whole kitchen knife in here. And the cop's like, what? And then he comes up running up to us. He's like, y'all saw her, huh? Y'all saw her, like trying to get us as witnesses. I'm like, oh no. I said, no, this is not the place for this. If you really want to know what I think, this is ridiculous, both of y'all. I was just like started yelling at him like a mom. Because
really?
I'm like, on
I like
my
when
period,
she imitated herself. It was kind of
I do. Like, I got upset. I was like, no, I think this is the last thing we need right now. That's what I told him. Because there's so many fucking people out here.
You didn't get West Bank on him?
No, I didn't get West Bank. I got, like, concerned mother. I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, right, period.
Because, dude, there's so much fucking crime in New Orleans right now. There's so much fucking, everybody's getting fucking stabbed and shot and killed and
Not
robbed.
everybody. There's tons of people down there. Like, one person gets killed.
The fact that it's happening at all, and it's dangerous, and you got a lot of people, and they're all drunk, and these people were very unruly. And what I'm saying is, if somebody would have pulled out a fucking knife when I was standing right there trying to do my job, I would have been very upset.
Dude, when somebody tells Allie they go into a parade, it's like they're going to Nam.
Huh?
Oh, God, you're going to a parade?
Because, dude, I firsthand... Look, dude, it's different when you're sober. Can I say this?
What?
All I had was, like, B12, smoothie, and fucking, like, I was hyped up, but, like, I didn't have any alcohol in my system. These people were all drinking since morning time. We get out there around lunchtime, and it's a different experience when you're the sober person and you're looking around and you're seeing what's going on.
Look, after that story, I already hate Mardi Gras even more.
I'm just saying, dude, like, Mardi Gras is a lot scarier when you're sober because you see, like, potential disasters popping up around you. Oh, this is going to be a problem. This is, so it's anyway, look, if I can't go to Mardi Gras unless I get hammered, and I'm not going to get hammered because I don't want to be those people. And there's a fucking sign in the garage where I was parked that says, don't urinate in the lobby. So you know what? If I got to get that drunk to where I got to fucking piss somewhere like that,
I want to see the picture icon.
So I will stay home, and I'm perfectly happy with that. So
I miss Pickle. Used to ask Pickle, how was the parade? It was good.
I'm sorry, dude. I got a little passionate there because like, dude, it is. Mardi Gras is fucking scary. You get that many ignorant people that are all drunk together in a group, and it's very frightening. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm done.
So I did see something else, and I made Allie watch it because I figured she'd really enjoy this. And it's the greasing of the poles. Have you ever seen this?
Jesus.
I haven't.
They had the flirty girl chick up there.
I might be able to pull it up.
It's some other woman. I don't know who she was. And Trixie Mix, is that the name?
Trixie Minx. Yeah, she's
what is she?
New Orleans. She's like a famous New Orleans burlesque dancer.
Really, Jack? You ever played
I don't know how
she
famous, but
did the naked thing?
I may have.
All right. Don't even remember him at this point.
No, there's been a lot.
She is...
None of them stand out to you? That you go, oh, yeah, I remember her.
Well, no, Bella Blue, I remember her.
That's you.
She had a really cool show.
Trixie Mix, not that much.
I don't think I've ever backed her up musically now.
Well, she ended up winning this thing. And in the middle of the day, I mean, I didn't really find, it's kind of New Orleans. Like, I think this is an adult not holiday, but you go down to Bourbon Street and it's for adults. It's not for kids. And they put on like this thing where they greasing the fuck out of these poles. Serious. Like a horse cock.
Horse cock.
Clickety, 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 clock.
Is it doing it? All right, I'm trying to do the Chromecast. I want to show Jack the greasing
She's
of the
taking
poles.
over.
Hey, Mayday, did you see this video?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I see ponies.
But I've seen
This
it
could
in the
get
past,
gross.
though.
Really?
It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of like, what is going on with this?
This is the
What's
first time
going
I think I've seen it. They had like a news show. I don't know what channel it was, but they're like sitting around judging this thing and everything. It was pretty weird. But she won. Allie, what did you think of the video? Okay,
Can you
good.
hear that? We are farmers. Dum 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 dum. All right, look. Okay. So they're greasing the poles, and I asked Mark.
Crisco.
I said, Mark, why are they doing this? And he said, so people don't climb up the fucking poles. People are just fucking stupid. If you have to do things like this, then there's a problem. You're encouraging behavior that's just not smart. You know?
What?
You get drunk enough that you're trying to climb up fucking posts to go on a balcony at Bourbon. That's just dangerous.
I think they'll do it with or without encouragement. Yeah.
So she won, as you can see.
See why? I mean, she's practically.
Well, she's
Hey,
a
you like
burlesque
that,
dancer.
Mayday?
I think that's kind of
No, but I mean,
cheating. I don't know if the other two were, but I know the flirty girl is a business owner, so she's not like, a burlesque dancer. So she's not, of course, in as good a shape as this
congratulations.
girl, or
Trixie
knows
Mix.
how to
I
work
gotta
a pole
say,
is good,
God,
obviously, but
She won the greasing
yeah,
of
the
the pole.
chick did a good job. I mean, but I think she
nicely
had an
done.
advantage, is what I'm saying. Because look, she's obviously already, a very sexy chick.
You know why it sucks for us, or it's not any a big deal? We're from here, and you kind of grow up with it, and you get indoctrinated, and then you get used to it. But man, I can't imagine being from out of town and coming here and getting to see that live and going, "What the hell is happening?" And be drunk at
Another
10 o'clock in the
Right,
morning.
yeah.
That's got to be fun for them. It's just not for us.
I guess you're right. All right, that's enough for the Mardi Gras mambo, huh?
I just really wanted to bring up that story so you could hear her get motherly again.
Look, dude,
She's been very protective.
Is she like my mother?
I
where
can't
it's
help
like,
it,
oh, what
dude.
street is that show you doing on? Any street you say, oh.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I cleaned out the parking lot around here earlier because I was tired of seeing fucking trash. And I was like, you know what? My fucking feminine instincts kicked in, and I'm like, clean it up. And Mark's like, what the fuck? What have you been doing out there? I'm like, cleaning everything.
So mine hasn't. I was playing Fallout, man. Zartome
Nice.
Stories
Nice.
from the Wasteland.
Yes.
And fuck that game.
Oh, man, come
Really?
on, dude. Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
Fuck that game. I hate it.
It's broken.
I don't even want to play anymore. And I'm so close to the end that
What's
it's
it
like,
doing to you? What's it doing wrong?
I can't fast travel now to like the place where all my shit is. And I'm like, I got to go to this big epic battle, right? This is like the end of the game, the climax, the big battle. And I can't get my power suit because I try to fast travel to where I left it. And I can't get there. The game
The game
crashes.
freezes, and yeah.
Oh, no.
And then
So
also,
it's not like
Really?
it's just limiting you from doing that. The game's fucking up.
What's
Right,
fucked
it
up
never
too-
told me,
boy.
look, this is unavailable to you. No, the game just crashes.
And he can't even just go walk to it. Like, he actually walked all the fucking way there, and as soon as he got there, it crashed. So he can't even walk there.
Invested all that time and energy into
that's
it,
no
and that's
fun.
happening.
Oh, that
no,
sucks.
Maybe they'll come out with a patch, but I'll probably lose interest. I'm already looking. Now, instead of going to play a game, I just sit there and watch
Quick
videos.
before you run
and-
out of interest. It will happen.
I'm
yeah.
on the read about games quest, which is a fun game. I enjoy that, but god damn it was fun playing until this. It kind of ended.
That's too bad.
I was in the Institute, and I finally joined up with them, which is really cool. I guess that's a spoiler. Oh well, erase it from your
yeah,
memories.
but you don't have to.
That's what
So
they
that
make
was
drugs
your
for.
personal story.
Yeah, so I do that, and inside of there's a mutiny against me, and this is the coolest part of the game. Right before it absolutely sucked, and I tell you, don't go buy it, invest any time into it. But right before that point, they had some doctors that turned on me, and they're inside of this like laboratory, and they're growing synthetic gorillas in there,
Yes.
and food and plants and shit like that. So they get this big gorilla cage in there, and they're in there, they're behind the glass, and they tell me, we're not going to let you rule this place. We don't agree with you. We don't care if you've been bestowed the power. We're not going to follow you. So I realize at that point I'm going to kill him. So I'm like, how do I kill him? And I look up and I see the gorilla cage. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I go over to a terminal. I do my little keyboard thing. I get in there, unlock, I hack the terminal. And one of the things is open the gorilla cage.
Yeah, it really was.
So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I opened the gorilla cage and the gorillas come out. Because I was like, you know what? The guy, before I went in there, asked me not to kill him. So I'm like, all right, I had that in the back of my head, like, look, the other people here don't want these people executed. As much as I want to do it, I may give it a second's thought. But I'm like, hey, if the gorillas do it, like, what can you do? So I unleashed the gorillas. The gorillas make handiwork of them, very quickly kill them. But then I got to go in there to get the device. So now I open the door and the gorillas come and dude, these gorillas fought, man. You know, Phil might have a point. Because, man, look, they were fucking tearing me up. It took everything I had. I was throwing grenades and shotguns. It was intense. But what I did learn... After this, it's almost over.
Oh, no, that's... Keep it going.
They're putting up the fight.
This is...
Uh-oh. He's still moving. Oh, boy, he ain't moving no more. All right, Gorilla's lost. Zartone 1, Gorilla 0. Zoom, zoom. So, really, the moral of the story was the Institute was big on peace. And no, you know, we don't agree with violence. But yet, outside of their little area, they will fuck some people up. They want to kill everybody. Like, go bomb these people. Go take over this area. Like, they were all about it. Inside of their walls, they were all preachy with, we don't believe in violence, and there's another way, and we can talk this out. But then they bombing everybody on the outside. So I was like, well, what's good for outside the Institute's good for inside the Institute. And those motherfuckers were executed, along with the gorillas.
He did, and I felt bad. And then...
Had to put him down.
Oh,
I'm going to run around
part,
out there.
But you know what he did? He did something fucked up. He killed...
We don't want to talk about this.
Okay.
All right, no, who that killed? I don't know what it is.
It was later on,
All
and
right.
he killed this defenseless robot, and it actually... I almost cried because of my hormones.
You almost cried, but earlier you were like, shoot the kid, see if you can kill a kid.
It's a game.
I shoot a robot and you get upset.
But dude, the robot was like, this was the first time in the game. This was the first time in the game, other than like the time that we turned against people and they didn't know what to do with themselves, that he was shooting at something that was not fighting back, and the thing was running away.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much neither.
And it was actually kind of breaking my heart. But he had to kill it. He said that he thought it was probably evil. I don't know, but it broke my fucking heart. Like, he chased this thing down and fucking murdered it in cold steel fucking robot blood.
Man, it had these little things on its hand that would spin like knives.
It didn't have knives.
Yeah, it did. It had something going on there.
No, that's just what its hands. It was like
As a
grabbers.
mob's law, what is that?
Fucking
bound to happen.
I don't think it had to die, and like it broke my heart. It like looked scared.
All right. Jesus, Allie. You're making me
anyway,
sound like a monster.
I think that's the most fucked up thing he did so far in the game.
Well, I shot it once and then what? It's up to $5, just so you know.
Oh, shit. Holla, $5.
That shit ain't free. Might have to go do a show pro bono.
I want to mention some local shows.
Sorry, that segment's over.
No, I need to do that because what happened is I don't want to do Out with Allie. I feel like that's wrong. Like that's from Pickle Scoop. It was born there. It has to die there. So I need to do some type of I don't know what to call it.
What you call it? Fix my mic stand.
Allie's Not Real Events.
It's as good as the PPVGuys.
Yeah! This week's Allie's Not Real Events. Twist of Lime, February 12th at 9 p.m. Acadia with Resurface and the Wicked Sun. 2820 Lime Street, Metairie, LA. Show starts at 10 p.m. Also, I would like to mention on Saturday, February 13th at 9 p.m., this is part of 8 Unholy Nights by the M-Hog Podcast. Bands featuring Scar Ritual from Mississippi, Aura of Darkness, Solid Giant, and everybody's favorite local metal band,
Raymond.
The Void. Doors open at 9 p.m. Show starts at 10 p.m. Don't miss this amazing show and don't miss any of the 8 Unholy Nights. You'll regret it. $5 cover, 21 and up show. So you guys should go out this weekend to Allie's Not Real events and see some not real local music.
So Paul Underwear
This week's Allie's Not Real events, sponsored by JackLocke.com.
Nice. Thank you, Jak Locke.
Ew. How was that? Was that good?
Paul Underwear is playing this weekend?
That's what I just said.
Great. Dude, that's another cool guy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah,
you know him?
Oh, yeah.
You like him?
Yeah, I do.
Still?
Yeah.
How long you known him?
When was the last show I did?
No, I've known him for a little while now, and he's still cool. What else? All right, hey, you've done? That's all you wanted to say about that?
Yeah, I just wanted to. I'm gonna come up with a bit or whatever. I'm gonna come up with a name for it, and Mayday's
sure
got to
you
do
will.
the song thing, and I'm just gonna be unexpected.
We're getting in on the ground floor.
I just don't want to
listeners.
call it the exact same thing. And also the selfie thing. Sorry, I hate to disappoint everybody. They wanted a bathroom selfie this week. Not gonna happen. I need a different gimmick, so I'll be working on that for next week. Thank you.
Speaking of gimmicks, dude, I talked to Chris Tyree. This is hot off the news wire. I don't even know if I should release it. Don't know the date yet, but sometime in May, I think it's like middle of May, maybe towards the end, the Doors tribute at Twist the Line will take place.
Dude,
It's
cannot
going to be
wait.
really cool. Billy, Ted, Justin, Creature, Al, the horn player.
This sounds like names of
Have to work
goats.
on
You sure
that.
this is not House of Goats? Billy Goat, Ted Goat, Creature Goat.
And the elder himself, Chris
and the Elder
Tyree.
Goat.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Dude, the Doors tribute. I'm going to be playing video for it.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
You
He's
think
finally
that's
going to
good?
be doing, you know how nobody thinks he does anything and zombies eating sheep? He's going to be doing nothing with them. It's going to be cool.
The whole thing works out
Not
great
real
for me.
nothing.
Right.
Not real nothingness.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be cool.
Me too. I
You
can't
like
wait.
the Doors, Jack? Of course, you
Yeah.
do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dumb question.
No, let's see this.
I fucking love the Doors.
Yep.
Speaking of the elder, PPVGuys, not real movie news. They sent us in a little clip they made.
They did.
We're thinking about. I think this is really cool if we can pull this off. They have a show where they do kind of movie news gossips, a lot about a lot of superhero stuff. They were into Star Wars heavily, so kind of a geeked out movie, shit. But they really cover all the movies. Chris goes sees movie every week at least. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing. But between JB, Ginger, and the Elder, it's like one of my favorite podcasts. They've actually made me enjoy watching movies more.
Oh, that's good.
By listening to the show. They sent us in a clip.
They did.
Mayday was very impressed. What? You gonna play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play.
All right, let's hear this thing. It's the popcorn, piss and vinegar, not real movie news.
We're Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar. Not good enough for the Not Real Radio intro. My name's Chris.
I'm Scott. JB4.
And we're here to report news for Not Real Radio. You can catch our show at www.ppvguys.com. Also on the upcoming Not Real Radio Network, whatever the fuck we're going to determine to name that. I don't know. I guess that's up to the entertainment czar.
Let's let him have it. Yes. Working title.
Indeed. Okay, so let's rock and roll with this. We talked a little bit about some news today, which you can catch on our show, which we'll probably post right around either Monday or Tuesday. We saw that Bryan Singer is going to walk away from the X-Men franchise. He's going to go into a new franchise that's going to be based on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That sounds like a sinking ship.
Fucking right. Another piece of news that we have also comes out of the camp of DC. It seems that Zack Snyder has doubled down on his statement that he has not changed Superman. Driving motherfuckers like Laddie and Buck from M-Hog, I'm sure fucking crazy. So
Understandably so.
Certainly.
He needs to stop doing interviews and just put out movies. Let's go.
Definitely.
2 months away. Let's go.
Definitely. Just to us, during the slow news cycle here, we'll go ahead and we'll move on to our last thing that we're kind of excited about here is this Friday, we're going to go see Deadpool. It's going to be a bro date plus one lady.
It's for my birthday.
For the Ginger's birthday here. So what we're going to do is go see Deadpool, drink mass amounts of alcohol, and we are going to allow Scott to drink Allie's fucking soul.
That's really fucked up.
That's it. Hey, we appreciate you guys listening. This is PPV reporting for Not Real Radio. See you guys around. End scene.
All right, check them out, ppvguys.com. What do you think? I thought they did a good job. The Sucking Alley Soul, what is that?
Yeah,
Well,
that's weird.
he's a ginger. So gingers take souls. I'm the only one with a soul worth taking.
Yep.
I have a lot more life to my soul than I think any of y'all do.
you're the only
So
one with one left.
I think so.
They don't.
He wants my youthful soul, and he's gonna put it into a drink and drink it
Right.
down. I guess.
Hey,
and
that's
then
what you
he'll
have
my
when you
soul.
go on the bro
Yes.
date.
Hey, and then I can sell out and do covers, and then I don't have to I'll make money, and I don't have to work.
It's brilliant.
What do y'all think about Not Real Network? Should we not do the Not Real thing?
I was thinking of calling, making a company that's encompassing called Not Real Media, and then we could do everything under Not Real Media.
That's pretty cool. I don't know.
That could include Epic Twin Productions, this, Zombies Eating Sheep, anything, Mayday's Remodeling Service, anything that we're doing could be under like this one company umbrella, so
All
to
right.
speak.
They went on. They talked about the Zack Snyder guy. That's the dude, I guess, director of Batman, the new Batman vs Superman. I don't know. They go. That's where they go behind the curtain a little too far. I didn't even know any of that happened. I don't care if he changes
I don't
Batman
care.
or Superman or
He
what.
is an American filmmaker,
I
best
just
known
want
for
to make a
action
good
films.
movie. I don't care if he stays true to characters or whatever, but that's just me. Lottie would totally disagree, probably.
He was the director
Give
of
me that look.
Batman versus Superman.
We're about to have nerd fight.
Okay.
And then they also mentioned Deadpool. We're going to see this Friday.
Okay.
You into that, Eddie?
I know that some of the advertisements were intentionally nothing like what the movie was supposed to be, and yeah, I did like what I've seen of Deadpool in the past.
You didn't read a comic book or anything like that?
I don't think I have. No, not the comic. I think it was the game. Didn't they have a video game based off of it? I think that
they
was
do
my
now.
main exposure to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't real familiar with the character neither. When I went and researched him, and you know, a lot
sounds
of
like the sort of thing
cool
I'd be
people
into,
seem
yeah.
to like him.
Sure,
and have for a while before this movie. So he kind of seems cool. He's kind of the renegade comic book character, I would say.
Breaks a lot of the fourth wall a lot.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of that. I think that's fun. So I think it's a cool character to base a movie on. Whether that transfers well from comic book to movie, I think is the question.
You put that into a 2-hour plus format, you can fuck up a lot of things. Yeah.
Right. It could get old quick.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it needs that break the fourth wall, but it needs a lot of good storyline, too, to keep you entertained for 2 hours. Allie's looking forward to Deathpool.
I'm sorry. Okay, so there's this meme on Facebook or whatever it is, and it's this chick, and she's like, I don't know what to call it, but she's got big boobs and like big thighs, but like a small waist. And it says, bones are for dog *S.
We also watch Netflix.
Is for men.
We also watched Netflix, Mayday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We
We
watched
did.
Ant-Man.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we did
With that,
watch.
all right.
Yeah, we did.
Was it good?
I mean, I fell asleep. But I do tend to fall asleep during movies. If I'm on the dog bed, it's comfortable.
I thought it was weak, Mayday.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like a goofy
Kinda
kids
looked,
movie.
yeah.
It was goofy. Like the humor in it was just goofy.
I'm glad they make kids movies for kids, but I didn't really
the
enjoy
action wasn't that cool.
You didn't know it was going to be that kind of movie when you got it, I
I
guess?
kind of
I
figured
did.
it would. But I still want to see it. It's kind of relevant. Let's see what they're making.
And it had weird shit in it. Like they were just, like training the ants, like the actual ants, to work with them and shit. It was fucking weird. Like it was just, I didn't expect that.
You know what? I found myself during the week. I said that same thing. I was like, the whole mind control of these ants is so dumb. I mean, come on, give me a break. And it's a movie about a guy who can shrink himself down to the size of an ant.
I
But
kind of
that
figured
is
that
totally
from the time.
believable. But the training,
I'm
of the
learning
ants-
everything I know about this from you right now.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything. Unless
Okay.
you were probably right. Man, if I was 12, 14, 15, I don't know, maybe a little younger, that would have probably been an incredible movie. But yeah, as an adult, I'm like, just make fucking Batman again. We also watched Jurassic World, which Allie fell asleep during that one also.
I did.
Really?
But I got more through it, I think.
You know, and I got these two movies knowing what they were, not expecting too much. And you know what? I kind of got what I expected from it. It was entertaining, though. It looked cool.
It looked really cool. The action, it was very well done. The CGI was very well done. It was believable. I like Chris Pratt. He's funny. I mean, thank goodness it was him, because anybody else, it would have just been annoying and douchey. He was good. Yeah, I didn't mind it. Like, I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of like, I still fell asleep, you know? And then I think we ended up watching the end. There was some brutal shit that happened in that movie, dude. I was like, holy crap. If this one's for kids, it's a bit much. Like, some fucked up deaths happened to people, and it was shown.
But never gory enough.
Not gory necessarily, but just fucked up situations. Like, somebody's there, they gone. It's like,
They played
whoa.
a lot of this type of music when they're at the theme park. So it gave you that very cheesy, this is kind of a real family atmosphere. And it does get attacked by the dinosaurs at the end briefly, but that's kind of what I was looking for. I remember the first Jurassic Park being kind of dark and like and gritty a little bit to where you're like, holy shit.
The first one starts off
It's
with all
intense.
that kind of, wonderment and everything.
Yeah, same thing.
But then, I think that's to make a counterpoint for the later part of the movie,
Right.
where it's
then-
more vicious. You think they were trying to recreate that, or
The
do you
Lost
think-
World was the second one.
Yeah, but it was milder.
was.
That one was scary from the beginning. Remember they found the eggs and shit?
That one was dark from the beginning.
Yeah, but I think the
do
first
remember
one,
that.
though, it was like a park. It was the same thing. Like, this is the park, and this is...
So this is kind of like Star Wars, you think, where they remade the exact movie but changed some things up to make it seem different?
Kind of, yeah, but this was like the next phase of it, because they had a guy that was wearing a Jurassic Park shirt, and the chick was
Oh,
like,
they're
you
going to
can't
never
wear...
stop making them. They gross too
the
much
chick
money.
was like, you can't wear that to work, this is different. And he's like, yeah, but you know what? I remember the old days. So they kind of tied it in saying, like, this is the future of Jurassic Park, basically.
I can't wait till they splice them in with a human. That's when you know it might be almost over, when they make the hybrid
Jurassic
human
Park
dinosaur.
Resurrection.
Yeah, we
you know
made a
what, dude?
caveman, and he gets loose and hits people with a club.
Brendan Fraser shows up.
Yeah, that'd be great.
The way this one ended, I don't think they're going to be another one. Like, it's kind of like it shows this is a bad idea. Don't do it again, kind of.
That's all of them.
That's not going to happen.
No, but like in general, like this is a bad idea to try to keep these dinosaurs. Don't do it again. Like,
Mayday, you seen any of these movies? Ant-Man,
Yes.
Jurassic World?
I've seen I haven't seen Jurassic World yet,
All right.
but I've seen some other Jurassic Parks.
You saw Ant-Man?
No, but I did see the preview for it on last time we went to the movies with Tyree. Looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty weak.
All right, Deadpool, you're
I'm
optimistic.
Actually, I don't really know too much about it, but as many things as I've heard about it, I'm actually interested now.
Yeah,
and
Tim-
especially too with Chris. When Chris gets excited, it's like, all right, what am I?
Well,
supposed to
Tim
expect?
Lottie said, I was waiting for him to go, it's dog shit. I'm not going to watch that. I thought he'd be more mad about this movie than the Batman vs. Superman. But he was like, yeah, Ryan Reynolds, great guy for the role. I think he'd sell it. Like, man, he was praising the movie. I'm like, holy shit, this thing might be good. It made me think. But then I remember, Lottie's got shit days.
yeah, but he's supposed to. Deadpool's supposed to be goofy, and Ryan Reynolds does a good job of that. So I could see how that fits.
Right. Definitely wasn't no Green Lantern.
I didn't watch that.
I still haven't seen that either.
I kind of don't want to see it.
Really, Jack, you look forward to any movies at all?
Not
Targeted
lately.
2.
Targeted 2. Well, that's coming.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, but it is coming.
Really? So you don't even watch movies?
Not too many, no. They're usually out on Netflix for a long time before I eventually get around to
So you
them.
do watch Netflix, though?
Every now and then, yeah.
Right. Checked out Jessica
Mostly
Jones?
series. Yeah, I did watch that season 1. I'm not too keen on watching season 2 because I kind of hate the whole arc with the super soldier or whatever he's called. I already forgot. The guy who takes pills.
Oh, right. Is that going to be
I don't know if it's the actor or the character.
I don't like him.
Yeah, it's just
think the
like, okay,
actor-
let's focus on anything but this story arc here because I'm not interested.
I think he's a good, 80s super soldier. But now it's like he should have been something different.
Right. It's. I think he's hamming it up too much.
He's a weirdo, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't fit in the kind of ham that was going on in the rest of the
Because the
series.
rest of the fucking
definitely the
show is
weakest
so
link.
good.
Oh yeah. Oh, the rest of the show is great.
Yeah,
I love
all right.
Jessica
told you, come here, Jessica.
I love him.
What a great guy.
I didn't
Oh,
think I
God.
would like him, but he's fucking brilliant. He makes himself likable. It's like
He made
stop
that
it.
season,
You
and now
stop
he's
it.
dead. So
I know, man. How
wow.
do you
That's
kill
even less
Kilgrave?
interest
That's
that I have.
Fucking
You
dumb.
know what, though? Don't go there yet because I watched Daredevil and was like, holy
Mm.
shit, this is great. And Kingpin.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's like if there's no yellow light.
I gotta stop looking at memes. I'm stopping.
Oh, you can look at the fucking meme all you want, but I'm trying to have a conversation
Can I
with
say it really
Jackie.
fast and then you can continue and I won't say nothing else for the rest of the show? Where do vegans get their protein from?
Thanks for tuning in. It's been a good show. Tune in next week to Not Real Radio.
These
Number 3.
nuts!
That's right. Turtle will be here. Yeah.
It's a picture of nuts.
Well, Marvel's doing that whole thing where they're.
You want to
they've
watch
got
the
this-
greasing of the pole
Yeah,
again?
let's do that. There we go. That's safe territory. We know what's going to happen there.
Screen so you can see them.
While we shine the light at the wall, you can show me your animal shadows.
Oh, I got those too. Yeah.
Oh man, Joe, Jack, thanks for coming, man.
Oh, thanks
it
for
was
having
fun.
me. Always fun.
Glad you get to be the first guest.
Oh, me too.
God
Thank you
knows
for asking me for that. Too. That's
Jack
really
has
cool.
been a crying shoulder at some time. He's been a witness to some tragic events at the Pickle Scoop Show, both good and some bad ones too.
Yeah.
But man, you're
We've been
always
through
there.
it all.
Dude. The song sounded great, by the way.
Thank you.
Dude, JackLocke.com.
Seriously great.
That's it.
Dude, nice.
JAKLOCKE.com.
You can even misspell it and still get there.
.com. Dude, he's brilliant. Fucking
Just
thinks
get
of
the
everything.
That's
last
probably
name
how
right.
I got there.
God, he thinks of everything.
He's a freak.
This guy.
This guy.
It's an
Been here for
impressive
2 hours.
motherfucker,
Couldn't figure
man.
out how to keep my mic stand on that table.
Mark.
Your arm's going to be sore tomorrow, pal.
Statue of
Mark.
Liberty play. What's
I
up?
know the show's at like capacity.
Now
We're
it's
at 10
time
p.m.
to say goodbye.
Did you, on the last thing on the notes, I didn't know, did you want to say anything about the Valentine's thing?
REL.
About next show?
RADIO.
.com.
What's that? I wasn't listening.
I
I
don't
was
give a
singing.
shit.
I can do that too. I thought I heard a song I knew and I wanted to like sing it.
Uh-huh.
One
don't give a shit.
meat, one meatball, one meatball. What were you saying before we end this
I
thing?
could give a fuck.
Okay, Mayday, you got anything? You want to close with? You had a good time?
I did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack. Always a pleasure.
Thank
I gotta
you.
Say.
Incredible.
Thank you. Yes, it is.
I
It's always
didn't
fun.
know if you needed to say anything about the last thing you have written on the notes.
What is it?
You don't have your iPad in front of you, sir?
Yeah, win a date with Turtle.
Win a date with Turtle.
We don't know if we're going to do it yet, so I didn't want to mention it. But
Well,
now that I
you
did
know,
mention it, now we're going to do it.
it's on
you
the
could
fucking
win
notes.
a date with Turtle next week, Valentine's Day. That's right. We're going to be giving away a free dinner and movie with Turtle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ant-Man?
Are we paying for
Yeah,
it?
where and what?
We'll figure
doesn't
something
look like
out.
Turtle
Okay.
do too well.
White tie only event.
We also have some help maybe that night. Maybe she can help Turtle. There's a midget coming in. I don't know if she's coming in or
No,
we
it's going to
calling
be
her.
a phone interview.
Oh,
She
phone.
gets kind of
All right.
nervous around people. This is Miss Liz Love. We met her at our Paper Chase show, and she is actually a relationship expert.
All right, nice. That's going to be
And
good.
we figured that it would be nice on the show to kind of have like a little Valentine's segment. For those who are lonely on Valentine's Day, maybe we can figure out why. What can we do to change your relationship status on Valentine's Day?
I believe they can.
We
Jack.
can help. Dr. Liz Love can help.
Wow.
Did you figure out what you're going to do for Valentine's Day yet?
Nothing. Well, I was going to go on here with this. They didn't
Oh,
work
right.
out, remember?
Could have been win a date with Jack.
Hey.
You got
I was going to go for winning the day with Turtle, honestly.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend there. You don't have to do nothing
Yeah,
special.
No, we're not into all that
You
stuff.
lucky man.
She's cool. You can tell.
Communist, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess.
Mayday, you figured it out yet? You're that lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Bet. Sprinkles going to be putting extra sprinkles on it.
Is it raining already?
That's right. Hallelujah.
Weather's changing. I hope you enjoyed it. Sprinkles is back.
Well, cool. That's going to be a fun show. We're also going to have the phone lines back. Holy shit, I didn't know that. You could call in. We're going to release the number during the week. I'm not having my cell
I'm
phone
so
ring.
excited about this. Is going to be
You
a
like the
really,
phone calls.
I do. I really do. Because it's like having more people here without, no offense, without having more people here. You know what I mean?
He wasn't that disruptive. Just think, if he was on the phone, he wouldn't be able to see my handiwork with the microphone. Huh?
Behind the scenes.
And then Allie do that, whatever that was earlier, when she primped herself, I guess that would
Oh,
be the
yeah,
word.
no. That was
are you
good to
talking
see
about?
live.
It was worth it, the admission.
The
right there.
Instagram selfie thing.
Yeah, because I remember we had talked about doing some type of like video or something, like a little short clip to promote the shows.
Yeah.
I think that might be cool, but I didn't know how to go about doing it. So
And look, we're still, this is a first night live,
is
so we're
growing.
still doing things. And
we're growing. We're expanding.
this has been Not Real Radio, number 2. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
Numero dos.